Hey guys, for this one you're going to need a sensor reactor at the top and then two fusion reactors near the bottom. So you hook the top pipe of the bottom fusion reactor up to the bottom part of your sensor reactor and the storage tank up to the bottom part of the fusion reactor. And then you send the bottom half off to the first storage or cargo freighter and the top half up to the top cargo freighter. Then the top half of the sensor reactor goes down to the top half of the second fusion reactor, and then the bottom pipe of that goes into a cargo freighter. So double click on your first fusion reactor and you start off with the blue line, which goes up to an NB, up to a grab drop, up and to the right for a sink, then down to a grab drop, and down to a sink, and then down and left back into NB and up again. For the red line you go sink, NA fuse, NA fuse, NA fuse, NA fuse, NA fuse. Then you go left, up to the right, then down to grab drop, then down and right, and down to drop, then down to your out, which is a circle out, down to sink, right to sink, up to NA, then to fuse, then NA, then to fuse, then to NA, then to fuse, then up and left and up, where you've got your fusion laser target, then right through the grab drop to another grab drop, to an out, then down to sink, and down to start, which goes back off to the left. For your top sensor reactor, start off with the blue line again, which goes start, left to NB, left and up to grab drop, right to your clockwise rotation, right to grab drop, right to the negative bond, down to sink, left and up for your grab drop to your right to drop, right to out, which is the fork out, down to sink, down and left and back up into start and off to the left again. For the red line you go left, down to the bottom, right to sink, right to grab, right and down to drop, down to your circle out, down and left and up to grab, right through your drop, up to out, which is circle out, up through sink, up and left back in the start. For your last fusion reactor, you start off with the red line, which goes left to an NA, down to grab, right to drop, which is over your fusion laser target, right to sink, up to sink, left to start. For the blue line, you go left to sink, NA fuse, up, NA fuse, up, right to grab, which is over your fusion laser target, right and down to drop. Then you got your out, which is a circle out, then down to sink and back into start and off to the left again. So I'll show you how it works, starting off with the sensor reactor. Basically it just does that. Then for this fusion reactor, just like that. This fusion reactor, just like that.